So this is one of the ones we got at the toy show. This is 1566 black stripe black box edition. Somebody done played with it pretty good. It's got a lot of little dents and dings and scrapes and chips and stuff on it. And somebody has already previously customized this. As I was noticing before I put it together. So I pulled it apart and I'm like, oh, well, somebody's already customized this with some leftover parts. And that's pretty much what I was gonna do, except I was gonna do it differently. So anyways, since that went ahead and fell apart ahead of time, we are gonna take it apart and we're gonna do a little doctoring on it. See if we can't spiffy it up a little bit, just for the heck of it. We're not quite sure what we want to do with it yet, but we're going to spiffy it up here. We're going to do a little painting and a little touch-up work and see what we can do with it here. Put it on some 30-inch tires or something. So anyways, we bought that one since it is what it is for a project. We'll get back with you. Now we could always go with the monster tires version. That's what we did before on some of them. It does roll, so that part's okay. Now we could always go with this version. We've already made one like this. And that would be fine with me to play with. We need to do a little painting here though. We need to fix the seat and the steering wheel. But I think we can go with some different tires. But anyways, we're just playing around here. We already painted these wheels and cut the axles and all that stuff for this. But we took these off of the other 1566 because it didn't want to roll. So we ended up changing it over to some different wheels. But anyways, well, we painted the steering wheel and the seat black. We're still gonna have to touch it up. But at this point, we're just making a mess, so we're gonna stop. This is not easy to do, y'all. This is what it looks like for me to try to do this. I gotta use this tiny little magnifier to be able to see what I'm trying to focus on, so that I can see to do this. It's a little magnifying glass I got at Hobby Lobby. I wish I had a better method, but this is the one I got, so clean the dirt off it. So this great big magnifying glass really doesn't help me much. I have to use the little tiny one. But anyways, got to. We painted it. Now we gotta do some touch up on the rest of it. See if we can make it look better. And then see what else we're gonna do to it. We could always use these wheels that we took off of the 856s. We could have used them or reused them. There you go, I was in the light, sorry about that. Could always reuse those wheels. They're barely on there right now. But yeah. I don't have that tractor out here right now. But Yeah, we could do that. Let me fix it. We'll do a little paint job if we do. What do you think of those wheels? We were going to use these. We might still use these. We'll see. Always try something different. I don't know, maybe. Here you go. That's what we did last night. Still got more to do. But we touched up all of the little nicks and dings on the engine, front axles. We didn't get to the back end because we were holding the back end. But all the rest of them we got to. There's a couple of them we gotta go back and touch up. One right there on the top. But that's the seam. But yeah, we touched up all the engine area, the front axle area. There's a can't move it. There's a couple more there we got to do, but we went over the whole front half of it. We did get a little bit of paint on the decals here. We just took our we call that thing X-Acto knife or whatever, and just scraped it a little bit and got it back off after it dried. So we're gonna keep at it. We got to do the back end of it here. A little touch up on that. Go back over and check a few more spots. So yeah, we bought this tractor mainly to practice. Practice on repainting, reconditioning, whatever you want to call it. Just trying to make something that was all beat up look good again, without a complete repaint and a complete re-sticker and all that, because we don't have no stickers. We don't have access to stickers. I'm sure we could get them from somewhere, but I think we can make it look pretty good without re-stickering and redoing the whole thing. I had somebody request me to do a pulling tractor version, but this tractor was in way too bad shape to try to do that with. But you know what? Maybe we can make it look better. All we can do is try. But anyways, we're gonna let it dry. We touched up the back end of it, so we're gonna let it dry. So here you go. This is how we turned it out. We did go with the takeoff wheels from the 86 series. It's all been redone or touched up, painted the seats, steering wheel, capped the wheels, painted the whole tractor, just did the batteries. We were going to detail some more stuff, but we're not getting crazy with it. And it'll be an ongoing project. We might change it again. We do have to touch up the battery right there. We smudged it. But that's what it looks like. So if you remember the before, this is the after. But it does kind of run downhill just a little bit with the larger tires on the back. But yep, that's what we did. We're gonna leave that one the way it is for now. We might do something different with it later. Here's Harvester's Combine. This was one of the pieces that was in the fire. As you can see, it's still black. Some of this can clean off, but it's still going to be black. So we're going to leave it that way. But anyways, somebody had already stolen the wheels off of it and put these here on there. These white wheels or gray wheels or whatever these are. Somebody had already stolen the wheels off of it and changed them. But, so we had plenty of these wheels laying around from the 720s. So we created duals. It does clear the step. Kind of rubs a little bit, but it mostly clears the step. And, this is going to be a played with toy. So, yeah. We have plenty of those laying around, so we put a set of duals on it. And they look cool. But we don't have an auger. We'd have to create an auger. It goes in that little hole. And I don't have the right thing to create an auger right now. And do it the right way. Might even be able to buy one. Don't know. But yep. That's another piece we just did. Or worked on. This thing's been sitting around forever. Waiting on me to do something with it. It's just been sitting over there in the corner of the table forever. And I haven't done anything with it. So one day we were talking about it. So we put some spread duals on it. And I think it turned out all right. Hope y'all like that. We'll see if we can come up with an auger system one day. He'll probably play with it and break it off anyway, so it's all good. Howdy, y'all. Well, I didn't give you a before, but you can imagine. We have not finished. We've still got a ways to go. But we're building us a Farm H pillar. We were going to flip the wheels around to make it look like my tractor, but they're going to countersink too far. So we are going to do it this way, even though these tires are way bigger than the ones I got on my tractor. But anyways, we got to do a little touch up on the other side, and then we're going to have to do a little repaint. It's a little H here. I think these tires are 16.9 something. I can't remember what size these were supposed to be. But yeah, so we're building this little H puller. I don't know how we would do wheelie bars and weight brackets, but we do need to grind this pulley off. So, and that's a very, very touchy, bad situation. Because once you turn that die grinder on, it just goes all over the thing. It wish I had a way to really hold that thing stationary. Otherwise, I might just have to leave the belt pulley on there. But anyways, that's what it looks like so far. We did finish gluing our monster trucks. And we took the Firestone logo off. Took the Firestone logo off and the Summit Racing off the back. So now we do have officially a number 3. Number 3 second generation. With the right frame. Although we can do some more stuff to it. But Then we got our wild foot. We did glue them together. So, glue the together and took the decals off to try to make them more accurate. Still gotta paint the caps. Still gotta paint the ends of the axles like the other side. But anyways, we're working on this one right now. Okay, so we got a little bit more permit. We did ground the belt pulley down. Yeah, it's not going to be 100%. We are not that talented to be able to take that out without some serious damage to the rest of it. But we got her ground down. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and just paint it. And I don't know, maybe we'll re-advise this situation. But we're just going to paint it for now. Anyways, we got to do a little touch up on the back too. Still got to come up with an idea for wheelie bars. But anyways, okay, we got some paint on it. Not great, but not overly showy, I guess. I'd like to have done a little better on that. Oh, we're gonna have to paint this corner here. We have to get that back out and paint that corner. We already touched up around a few spots, but we did miss that corner. We're gonna have to touch that back up. Caught this corner over here. Caught that spot. Caught the corners of the axles where the fenders were. The back of the hitch. The seat. Up under the tank here. We're gonna have to do a little more. Well, here's the completed project for now, until we can figure out how to build some wheelie bars. Like I said, we ground the belt pulley off, painted that, painted the whole tractor, touch up, painted the whole tractor, did the rear wheels, axles, took the fenders off on this H, painted the rear end, rear axles, and we gotta learn how to do a few more things, but that's where we're at with this one so far. We did a different H. We put some different wheels in another H in another video a while back ago, but we went with the bigger ones this time. I don't remember the size of these. I want to say they're 16.9s or something. 16.9 somethings. But anyways, there you go. Hope y'all like and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment. All that good stuff, y'all. Catch you later. Howdy, y'all. So December 2nd, we will be at Turner Ashby High School, Bridgewater, Virginia, for the toy show. I hope to see y'all come out and spend lots of money and introduce yourself. Catch y'all later.